Hello there. The weather headline in Europe is changing from how stormy it has been to how mild it is becoming. In fact, we've got some very mild air stretching up from Africa, affecting parts of Portugal, Spain and the Mediterranean. Yes, we've got this weather front and it's bumping into bitterly cold air in Scandinavia. So once again, it's bringing some wet and windy and snowy conditions here. Rain moves across Poland and Germany. But once that shifts its way steadily east, the weather story will improve. Seen some rain and some snow across Turkey. It's quiet in Greece at the moment and across much of the Mediterranean. It's fine, settled, sunny and warm for this time of year. Temperatures way above where they should be. Then we've got that wet and windy weather from that weather front there extending into France. That's going to push its way steadily southwards and then the weather story will quieten down just a touch. So as you can see on Saturday, a large area of high pressure dominates much of Western Europe. Out to the east, it still stays cold with a few scattered snow showers around as well. But temperatures above where they should be for this time of year. Let's take a look at the city forecast. Not that much in the way of change. We keep some quieter weather over the next few days and still those temperatures above the seasonal norm. Now out to the east again, it's a quieter story as well, but there is a risk of a few scattered showers to Athens as we move into next week. Hello there. An update on Storm Kirili coming up shortly. But first of all, let's start off in Asia, where it's a relatively quiet story across Malaysia and Indonesia at the moment. There are some showers around, not as extensive as they can be. And further north of that, it's all about the cold and the snow. We've had some significant snowfall across parts of northern Japan, and that's caused some disruption. Further snow showers are likely today. Now, across much of China, it's fine and quiet, but it's cold, and that cold air extending as far south as Hong Kong, 17 degrees here. That's quite cool by their standards. And then into Bangkok, well, we've got that heat, 31 Celsius. And with that heat into Malaysia and Indonesia, obviously sparking off some heat of the day showers as well. So it's going to stay fine and dry through Tokyo and Japan for the next 5 days on the whole. Now over to Australia, this is Kirili. It's a significant storm that's pushed inland, damaging gusts of winds, heavy rain, some localised flooding with that. In the extreme interior of Queensland, we've seen temperatures close to 50 degrees as well. So that is a January record. Now, a weak cold front has brought some slightly cooler, more refreshing conditions across the far south and east of Australia. New Zealand will be wet and windy for a time, but slowly improving. Auckland stays pretty unsettled for the next few days. Hello there. The weather story across South Asia has not changed much in recent days. We've still got issues with fog to the north, and that has caused some travel disruption from time to time, and it's impacting the feel of the weather both by day and night. But further south, as you can see quite clearly on the satellite picture, there's a lot of clear skies, there's a lot of sunshine around. So once dawn breaks, there will continue to be some sunshine coming through. Showers few and far between across Sri Lanka and the Maldives as well. Sunshine and warmth with temperatures peaking into the low 30s. But where we've got that fog, New Delhi, temperatures only around 17 degrees. Now, further north of that, across Central Asia, it's cold in Kazakhstan, and some of that cold air still producing the risk of some snow to higher ground, stretching down through Afghanistan over into the Himalayas. We'll see some snow showers over the next few days. Down along that Kerala coastline then, it's dry, it's settled as you'd expect at this time of year. Very pleasant indeed. Lots of sunshine coming through, a quiet weather story for many. So let's take a look at the city forecast, see what to expect over the next few days. Not that much in the way of change. Ashtanar continues to stay cold. The risk of snow showers ease as we go through the week. With still some showers into Sri Lanka from time to time. Dry, settled and sunny elsewhere. The fog still an issue. Hello there. Warm, moist air coming off the Gulf of Mexico is fueling above average temperatures across the eastern seaboard of North America, and it's sparking or enhancing this frontal system. It's brought freezing rain, it's brought torrential thundery downpours. It's going to bring some heavy rain as it moves its way across the Great Lakes and up into Canada. But it's rain rather than significant snow because it's so mild. Now behind it, we've got some snow across the Rockies. That's going to push its way into West Texas. And again, we could see some torrential, thundery downpours as that does so. Along the west coast, it's a slightly different story. Got a weather front here. It's producing some rain, yes, across British Columbia. Snow with any elevation. That extends down into parts of Oregon and to Northern California. But on the whole, it really shouldn't affect San Francisco south of that, staying dry, settled and sunny. So pleasant for Los Angeles over the next few days, up into the mid-70s perhaps by Saturday. Rain continues into Vancouver. Let's move to the east now, and you can see we've got some showers. There will be some snow with elevation across Canada, but on the whole, it's incredibly mild here, and that mild air extends all the way down into Florida. There's going to be further sharp, thundery downpours coming, a lot of heavy rain, large hail over the next few days. So just take a look at the temperatures. In Washington, going from 68 to 57 as that rain arrives. Take care. Hello there. If you've been following the weather story in South America in recent days, there is not much change to the story. It's business as usual, and it's perhaps not great news. Once again, central and eastern areas of Brazil have got torrential rain at times, which could lead to some localised flooding. And then south of that, we've got extreme heat across parts of Chile and Argentina. Weather warnings are in force as some areas seeing temperatures close to or just in excess of 40 degrees. Now, north of that, across Venezuela and Colombia, the showers are not quite as frequent as they can be, but you can see where the swathe of heavy rain, particularly across parts of central eastern Brazil, extending down as far as Rio de Janeiro as well. Then we've got that heat, and the far southern tip of Chile will see some showery outbreaks of rain. So not that much in the way of change either over the next few days. The rain continues in Rio. Temperatures above average for Chile and Argentina. Now, it's quiet at the moment across Mexico. We are expecting some sharper, intense showers around Mexico City and the Yucatan Peninsula as we go through to the weekend. Quiet across the Caribbean, Central America as well, seeing a few showers, but not as many as we can see. So here's the story then over the next few days. The rain arrives into Mexico City by Tuesday, perhaps, and a few showers across Kingston, Jamaica. Hello there. Storm Candice has moved across La Reunion and through Mauritius. It's brought a lot of heavy rain. You can see it here, but it's moving away. It's still strengthening actually, but it's not expected to impact land any further. Now, we've actually got some quieter weather across Madagascar, Mozambique, Tanzania, areas where we've seen some pretty torrential rainfall just recently. Now, it's quieter across South Africa, but to the north, we've got very mild air developing, and across northwest Africa, temperatures above the average for this stage in the year. So that's the story across Africa. Let's see if there's going to be much change in the city forecast. That quiet theme continues actually into Cape Town. There will be a few scattered showers into Johannesburg. Temperatures across Marrakesh still expected to reach the high 20s over the next few days, and a lot of sunshine to go with it. Let's take a look at the Middle East in a little more detail. It's a slightly more unsettled picture here, particularly across the Levant. We've got some showers as we push further inland. We've got rain and snow moving out of Turkey over towards Georgia, and it looks likely that they will continue across the Caucasus and unsettled across northern Iran. But south of that, it's a largely quiet story, a little bit of fair weather cloud, but it's a dry picture. So our city forecasts show that for most of us. In fact, with a few isolated showers will ease away, improving picture in Kuwait.